At the annual UN General Assembly, the U.S. and Iran exchanged threats and insults again. U.S. President Donald Trump accused Iran's leaders of sowing chaos, death, and destruction. Trump, who withdrew the U.S. from an international nuclear deal with Iran, vowed more sanctions on Tehran. Iran's President Hassan Rouhani blasted U.S. punishment as economic terrorism and suggested Trump suffers from a weakness of intellect. But Trump did praise the DPRK leader Kim Jong-un, whom he met in June at a historic summit over denuclearization. CGTN's Nathan King tells us more.
After calling him names last year, praised the DPRK leader Kim Jong-un, but Trump said for now, sanctions will stay on Pyongyang.
I would like to thank Chairman Kim for his courage and for the steps he has taken, though much work remains to be done. The sanctions will stay in place until denuclearization occurs.
This year's harshest rhetoric from Washington was leveled at Iran. Tehran is complying with the nuclear deal, but the U.S. president called it the worst deal ever, withdrew the U.S. from it, and now has asked UN members to help pile on the pressure.
We ask all nations to isolate Iran's regime as long as its aggression continues. And we ask all nations to support Iran's people as they struggle to reclaim their religious and righteous destiny.
Not long after, Iran's President Hassan Rouhani took to the podium and promised Iran would try and stay in the deal despite U.S. sanctions.
The Iranian people have demonstrated their unwavering resilience during the past 40 years. Despite the difficulties and constraints caused by sanctions, and have shown that they can overcome this difficult phase as well.
When it comes to issues of nuclear proliferation, the world scratches its head when it comes to Washington's policies. While they're willing to charm Pyongyang that has nuclear weapons, they are seeking to isolate Iran, who doesn't have them. As you can see from many of the other foreign policies on display here, the world is not going along with Washington's thinking. Nathan King, CGTN at the United Nations in New York.